Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, I'm diving into something that honestly feels like a game changer, especially if you're someone who creates content, runs a business, or just spends way too much time trying to get AI to understand what you want. You already know what I'm talking about: prompting. You write, rewrite, tweak, adjust, regenerate, and still end up with something that's not quite right. It feels like talking to a super smart but extremely stubborn robot, and I've been there more times than I'd like to admit. That's why when I came across Writix AI, I was skeptical but curious. The big promise? AI that just works. No prompt engineering, no endless back and forth, just results, fast. So I gave it a shot, and I've got a lot to say. Writix markets itself as an all-in-one AI content powerhouse. Instead of giving you just a blank prompt box, it offers over 300 ready-made workflows. And these are not generic. They are specific, well-designed, and optimized for real-world business tasks. Things like writing SEO, friendly blog posts, crafting email marketing campaigns, creating ad copy, analyzing data, even legal and financial tasks. You choose what you need, fill in a few details, and it generates results in less than a minute. And honestly, for me, it delivered on that promise. What really makes Writix stand out is how it combines the strengths of multiple AI models. You are not stuck with just one perspective or one type of language generation. It pulls from different models to produce content that's not only accurate but surprisingly creative and tailored to your input. For example, I tested out a sales script generator, and instead of the usual bland filler text, it actually produced something that felt persuasive and sharp, like it was written by someone who understands real marketing psychology. The platform's interface is clean and easy to use. You are not overwhelmed with techie stuff or buried in menus. Everything is laid out clearly. You select your workflow, plug in a few details, and hit generate. Done. That's it. And if you're working with a team, Writix makes it really easy to collaborate. You can share workflows, results, and ideas instantly. No exporting files or jumping between platforms. Another thing that impressed me was the multilingual support. Writix lets you generate content in any language. You do not need to be fluent or even familiar with the language. You just choose your target language, and it does the rest. That's a huge win if you're working with international clients or building a global brand. The translations are smooth, natural, and context-aware, not the usual awkward machine-translated mess. But here's where Writix really shines for me: the time it saves. Creating quality content used to take hours. Even with regular AI tools, I'd spend a ton of time refining prompts and editing output. With Writix, I'm getting solid results in just a few clicks. It's 10 times faster and honestly feels 10 times smarter than most other tools I've tried. Now, Writix is also customizable. If you need something specific, you can build your own workflows. You can design the logic, set the structure, and make the tool fit your exact needs. That kind of flexibility is rare and super valuable, especially if you have a niche use case or want full control over your content process. One thing I also want to point out is how frequently Writix updates. New workflows are added all the time, and the platform is constantly improving. You are not buying a one-and-done tool. You're investing in something that keeps growing with you. That gives me confidence that it's not just a shiny launch product but a serious long-term solution. And if you are wondering about support and reliability, Writix is made by Technique Wars, a company that has a 5-star reputation for both product quality and customer service. That adds an extra layer of trust, knowing there's a solid team behind it. They're currently running a special offer, and there's even a 30-day risk-free trial, so if you try it and it's not for you, you can get your money back, no questions asked. But if your experience is anything like mine, you won't need that refund. If you've been stuck in prompt jail, constantly tweaking inputs just to get average outputs, this tool might just be what you've been waiting for. It definitely saved me time, frustration, and more than a few headaches. Thanks for watching. If you've tried Writix already or have questions about how it works, drop them in the comments. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more honest reviews, tips, and tools that actually help you work smarter, not harder. Catch you in the next one.